The Big Waffle House Marketing Plan. Here's the executive summary. Nowadays, an integral part of almost every college student's night out is the late night food spot. After a long night out of dancing and partying, the prospect of swallowing something cheesy, sugary, and delicious becomes incredibly enticing. In Ann Arbor, however, one of the country's greatest college towns, the late night options are limited. The only viable options for students serve pizza and bar food. This fact, combined with the recent trend of over-the-top desserts and breakfast at any time of the day, makes the idea for a late-night Waffle House in Ann Arbor a sure hit. The entirety of this marketing plan will provide all the necessary information regarding the future and the success of this business and explain what the Big Waffle House must do to market itself and become profitable. The actual marketing plan that will be outlined later in this presentation follows the path of a guerrilla marketing plan. Guerrilla marketing is a type of marketing that uses cost-effective strategies in creative and innovative ways in order to create a large buzz and garner positive social reactions. This cost-effectiveness allows for small businesses like the Big Waffle House to market themselves successfully with no budget. Company description. The Big Waffle House is a restaurant dedicated to serving sweet, savory, and delectable dishes. Its name is a play on the nickname of the University of Michigan's famous football stadium, the Big House. The menu will include a variety of waffle flavors, eggs, hash browns, and different side dishes. The restaurant will not only be open late at night. Instead, it will be open every morning from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and then once again from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. The Big Waffle House offers U of M students something different to cap off their exciting nights out. It provides them with a product they will undoubtedly love at a time during which they will surely want it most. The demand for a place like this in a college town like Ann Arbor is definitely high. It is a surprise that this demand has yet to be satisfied. Missions and goals. The Big Waffle House's goal is to become the new go-to venue for University of Michigan students to come spend time and money after their nights out. Students do not frequent other restaurants at night strictly because of food. Many of them go there for the atmosphere and the social scene. Our restaurant is not just a place where students sit down and eat. They can socialize at the toppings bar where they can make their own waffle sundaes, or they can hang out and chat in our lounge area in their very own waffle lounge chairs. While this ambiance is very important, the only way we can reach our goal and draw them in is to begin with is with our food, which is different from anything else they are currently being offered, and our marketing plan, which will be outlined in the presentation later. Here's an example of one of our waffle lounge chairs. Very nice, very comfortable. And more of our missions and goals. We aim to introduce our signature dishes like the Wolverine Waffle, the Big House Hash Browns, and the First Down Flapjacks to students as staples of the Ann Arbor food scene. In the food world, as in the field of marketing, everything starts with a buzz. We are confident that our food is delicious, so if we market our dishes with memorable names like the aforementioned ones, they will be excited to try them, and word will surely begin to spread soon after. Here we have the SWOT analysis. First, we have strengths. As previously mentioned, the Big Waffle House's strengths include its originality and uniqueness when it comes to the other late-night restaurants in Ann Arbor. Not only will students be excited to try out a brand new restaurant, but they will be thrilled to try something different than the run-of-the-mill restaurants they've been attending for months or even years. We offer a delicious product that cannot be found anywhere else, and we plan to provide students with a new and exciting experience unlike anything they've eaten or experienced in this town before. In addition to the lounge area and toppings bar, we will have popular music playing at all times. Just because we are the last stop before the dorms does not mean the night should die down after walking through our doors. We also have several promotions in the works, like a waffle eating contest and competition to suggest the best flavor combination for our next signature syrup. Weaknesses. The Big Waffle House does have its weaknesses, as no business is perfect. However, this one's strengths far outweigh its weaknesses. One of these weaknesses is the fact that our food fills a very specific niche role. Admittedly, it is not something people eat every day, only occasionally, so it may be difficult for consumers to become regulars. Luckily, Ann Arbor is filled with countless students, and we are sure that our seats will always be filled, as our doors are almost always open. Opportunities. The Big Waffle House has the opportunity to become a staple in the Ann Arbor food community, which is already so well renowned. Besides the higher class restaurants on Main Street, there are several famous eateries in Ann Arbor that are known for their signature style and cuisine. Mr. Spott's is known for their cheesesteaks, Rod's for their colliders, Zingerman's and Maison Bleu for their sandwiches, and so on. The biggest issue with these famous establishments is that none of them are open late enough for students to come in after a night out. With our signature style of cuisine, we would become just as well known as these other restaurants. The fact that we plan to go the extra mile and stay open later will make us even more successful. Finally, at the end of the SWOT analysis, we have threats. The major threats to the Big Waffle House, besides beach season of course, would have to be the other late night eateries in Ann Arbor. Places like New York Pizza Depot and BTB Burrito are very popular and serve a great deal of students late at night. These restaurants are our major competitors, as students may be reluctant to stray from their normal late night destinations. However, we are confident that our authentic, delicious food, coupled with the excitement of a new restaurant in Ann Arbor, will have the students coming in droves. And finally, we have our marketing mix. This is where we will explain that guerrilla marketing technique we were talking about earlier. The marketing mix is the essence of this entire presentation. It is where we will finally outline the guerrilla marketing campaign for which this marketing plan is written. A vital part of guerrilla marketing is creating a memorable experience for consumers that they would want to tell their friends about or post about on social media. Basically, it should be unlike any of the normal advertisements that consumers see every day without batting an eye. Many guerrilla marketing campaigns attempt to create this memorable experience at bus stops. They do so because thousands of different people, sit at these stops every day, and they could always use something to look at. Here's an example of a guerrilla marketing technique used at a bus stop. As this woman sits on the bus stop seat, this displays her weight. It might be a little offensive, and we don't plan to go that far, but it's clearly for a gym, and it definitely got people talking. Another example, a little more family-friendly, I guess you could say, is this example for Coca-Cola and their new grip bottle. Every time someone leaned on the advertisement, their clothing got stuck to it, and it was like to explain that their new grip and how strong it is and how easy it is to hold. This was a fun advertisement, fun guerrilla marketing technique that was interactive and as well definitely got people talking. These interactive bus stop ads have proven to be successful, and this marketing plan employs a similar strategy. Thousands of UM students occupy the CC Little bus stops every day. They sit there for a few minutes, sometimes longer, waiting for buses to and from class. Here's a picture of what the bus seats look like at CC Little that I took myself. You see the seats are square, there's armrests for each seat. It's pretty comfortable. As you can see, the seats at this bus stop are conveniently square-shaped. Our plan is to paint or poster these seats to give them an appearance of our waffles. Then, on the armrests, we will place our name, The Big Waffle House, and our logo. This may seem like any old boring advertisement. However, it is the following interactive guerrilla aspects that we think will really draw the customers in. Under each seat, we will place custom air fresheners that emit the strong, delightful aroma of waffles and maple syrup. While the students at the bus stop may not even give the waffle seats a second look, there is no way they would be able to ignore that enchanting aroma. As they wonder where it comes from, trying to sniff out the source, they will find themselves looking down at the seats, seeing our advertisement, and then of course making plans to stop by. This idea holds true to the ideals behind guerrilla marketing, as it provides consumers with a unique, memorable experience unlike anything offered by other companies and anything they have previously experienced. We are sure that students will go home that day excited to tell their friends about their experience. In fact, we are sure they will tell their friends they have to experience it for themselves, and the customers will be at our doors in no time. In conclusion, quite simply, our waffles speak for themselves. And our guerrilla marketing plan will succeed. While we are sure that the taste of our waffles and other dishes alone is enough to keep the consumers coming and profits rolling in, we are confident that our guerrilla marketing plan will continue to bring in new customers. Every 2 weeks, we will change the air fresheners under the bus stop seats to keep the scent fresh and strong. We will do so until we are confident we have established a strong enough following. When we finally do so, just like any other company, we will have to implement a new, exciting marketing plan in order to continue our success and expand as we see necessary in the future. Finally, here's our logo that we designed in Photoshop. And as you can see, we keep the whole idea of the Michigan Big House going strong. And of course, it's the Big Waffle House. And we have an example of some merchandise that will be sold in our shop that once again goes along with the whole Michigan Go Blue theme. So that was our Big Waffle House marketing plan. And thank you very much, and go blue.